I am so tired. Like nobody understands how tired I am. But I said I was gonna go live, so I'm gonna go live every day, like I said. So my name is Shyla Massey. I am the owner of Glisten in July. We are a travel and hospitality company. What I can't believe is that in several days, May will be over. And what I also can't believe is next week is the end of is a couple of days before the end of the May. The end of May. And a lot of people are are either going on summer vacation or they're not going on summer vacation or they think they're going on summer vacation but they haven't planned anything yet. I am one of those people who think I'm going on summer vacation. Now, I'm technically ready to go on vacation now. But I have not booked not nan ticket. I don't know where I'm going. I have ideas of where my children and I will be traveling to, but I have nothing confirmed. And because I have nothing confirmed, that means I'm not going on vacation. I mean, nah, I'm not gonna say that. That means that I have to find a deal and looking for a deal, there are only 2 days that I can look for a deal. That's either one, I'm gonna have to drive, or two, I'm gonna have to fly. And if I'm gonna fly, I have to go on Tuesdays and Sundays in the morning to find whatever deal I think I'm gonna find in order for me to go on summer vacation. Now, originally, I really thought I was doing a road trip this summer. And because I thought I was doing a road trip, I just knew that it wouldn't interfere with basically anything else. But now that gas is 4.29 a gallon at Sam's Club and probably comparable at Costco, I'm concerned. I'm just concerned about the trip if I drive because I only have 11 more states to go, and I was trying to get rid of the New England states this summer. So that's a nice little road trip. And so I thought it would be something great to do between myself and my youngest children. But as it appears, their summer has other has other plans. So if you are looking for a ticket that's inexpensive and you know that you want to go somewhere, you have to check consistently. Like you cannot let up. And most people say, oh, you need to check for a ticket on Tuesdays and Sundays, right? But if you know you want to go somewhere for the summer, you have to check every day. Like even when the thought just pops in your mind, you have to get online and you have to search. The website that I like to use all the time is Skyscanner, SKYSCANNER.com. So I like to use this site because you can be flexible with your dates during a given month, just knowing that you want to go round trip. And you can tell when it's time to put in the date, you can say flexible dates. And it can tell you the cheapest day to fly, like to depart on the calendar for that month. And it can tell you the cheapest day to return. And so right now, I was looking for a specific ticket. The price finally went down, and it was not a ticket for myself, it was a ticket for someone else. But then they started telling everybody else about this ticket. So I was going to do a road trip, but I don't even know if that's feasible. And I really don't want to push back my birthday weekend further and further back because then I won't be able to do certain things during the summer. So I um I like using Skyscanner. I keep saying this all this week. If you're going to book a Delta flight and you see that Delta is the cheapest on Skyscanner, you have to click the link for Delta through Skyscanner, and typically it gives you a lower rate. But in case you don't believe me, just go over to delta.com, type in the same flight, same departure, same return, and you tell me which one was cheaper. Was it the Delta site or this third party link. And again, it's going to be the the third party link that takes you directly over to Delta. If you don't go to Delta by clicking the third party link, so the third party link would be Skyscanner. So whatever link Skyscanner has, that's they're considered a third party because they are not the owner of the company. Delta is the owner of Delta.com, Delta Planes, all of the infrastructure that Delta uses to be a company within the United States. So, I'm just really tired, and I told myself I was going live every day, and so this is the most difficult part about this, is that I'm tired. Like I'm just, but when you make a commitment, I was talking about earlier with another group on my other channel about tenacity and perseverance and keep moving forward and all of that. And I'm like, this is a tenacity thing because I don't even know where I'm traveling to. I know I'm going somewhere this summer. I know I have 11 more states to visit in the United States, and then I'll have all 50 covered. I do know that Hawaii will be my last, and I know that Hawaii, I am not anticipating visiting until next year. So if I take Hawaii off, I still have 10 left. I have Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Idaho, North Dakota, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Portland, not Portland, it's Oregon. Sorry, Portland is a city. Washington. Did I say Washington? Heck, what else? Uh, it's two more. Now I can't think of what the cities are, but that could be because I'm tired. And I'm trying to figure out. Originally, it was like, okay, if I have 11 cities, I can start in month 11. I can start in February and I can go somewhere once a month and I'll be done. But it just doesn't appear that that is what is working out. So because that is not what's working out, it's like now I gotta cram a lot of these cities in together. But I'm the type when I go to states, I really like to drive through because I want to see the state. And I've been able to see that in all of the states the 39 that I have visited. So going to Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine during the summer sounds like a really cool thing. I've been to Massachusetts, I've been to Connecticut, I've been to Delaware. And so I know that I'm not missing anything. But I did like being able to eat um, with just when I say eat, like we went when we were in Rhode Island, we went to Newport, Rhode Island. We took a charter bus and we went further in and we were on the coastal line. And I took the train from Massachusetts to Rhode Island. And I did have to walk a little bit with my luggage, but that was okay because it was a very short distance. But yeah, I I'm so tired. I don't even know what to talk about. That's how tired I am. And I do want to go to Asia again this summer, but trying to find a time. I want to go to China again. So just finding the time and hopefully my daughter can, you know, we can both see each other while I'm there. You never know. It depends on what her contract says or what happens. But yeah, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm not gonna stay on here long. Make sure that you hello everybody that was on here. I don't even see nobody no more because I was in the bed. I was trying to go to sleep. But make sure that you follow us. This is Glistening July. Every video you see on this YouTube channel was taken by me. I've been to all of these places and I'm so grateful and thankful that I've had the opportunity to do that, but that's because that's a priority that I make in my life. I recommend that people travel and they see the world, be willing to have open conversations with others to understand their perspectives and just, appreciate someone else's culture. Like I don't travel with my American thoughts. Even though when I get frustrated, and a lot of times it's my frustration. It's not because of somebody else. It's clearly just my frustrations with me and my lack of preparation. And I have to find myself often telling people like I apologize. It's just I'm frustrated and I didn't plan properly, and so now I'm in a situation where I gotta get myself out of the situation, and typically, it's always because I never convert enough cash when I'm in a different country. But, like, for example, I went on a trip out of the country, and I called the bank to get the money, and the bank didn't have the currency, but the teller also was unaware of how to request the currency from their website, so that could have been a reason why I was not helped. Um, yeah, I just I don't know what else I do with Spirit no longer flying and seeing their planes grounded throughout the country. I wonder if someone is going to come and save them. I just wonder what that looks like. Like somebody had a joke and they they said, "Well, since Spirit's selling everything, I thought I'd get an asset," and it was a plane and it was parked inside of there, in their driveway. Like, where are you flying the plane to every day? Mhm. Um, yeah, this is the first month that I've first time in a long time, I've kind of stayed low key and just been at home. It really is. But I don't know what else to talk about. But what I do know is that I'm about to go to sleep because I'm really tired. And you have a great evening. All right, talk to you later.